You know how they say big things come in small packages? This tiny box is about to prove that in 4K. This little guy right here, this is the Insta360 GO 3S, the newest upgrade to Insta360's line of tiny wearable cameras. It's about the size of your thumb, but don't let the size fool you. This thing packs some serious creative power. So in this video I'm going to be unboxing it, but instead of just showing you what's inside, I'm also going to answer 4 big questions while I show you what's inside. First question is, what are the features? First off, this thing shoots in 4K. Yep, it's almost unbelievable, right? In a body that is barely thicker than a coin, let's say 2 or 3 coins. It's got FlowState stabilization, which means that you're going to get very smooth footage even if your hands are shaking like someone in Antarctica. It has a flip-up 2.2-inch touchscreen in the action pod. It has magnetic mounts, sticky bases, and a wearable pendant. It has voice control, slow motion, time-lapsed, horizon lock, which means that the horizon is going to be level even if you're twisting or shaking the camera. And it even works with Apple Find My. So that means that you can ping it when it vanishes into your, let's say, your cushions on your couch, or maybe you stuck it somewhere and you forgot about it because it's so tiny. So much in the same way you look for your iPhone if it gets missing using the Apple Find My, you can also find this device once you connect it to your Apple Find My app, or add it to the list of devices that you can use Apple Find My to locate. Oh, and you can shoot vertical and horizontal just by twisting the camera. Insta360 calls it quick capture, but I think it's really awesome that you don't have to fiddle around in the camera to change the settings because you want to shoot vertical reels and then later go back and start changing it again because you want to shoot in landscape mode. All you just need to do is just twist the camera, flip it to vertical or horizontal mode, and it's going to record that way. So on the screen here I'm just going to put a couple of other specs so that you see all the features. It can shoot at 4K at a maximum of 30 frames per second. It can shoot up to 100 frames per second slow motion at 2.7K. The battery, when you put it with the action pod, can last for about 140 minutes, and it's waterproof up to a depth of about 5 meters. So let's say you can put it in a cup of water and film. The other day I took it out, I dipped it into a stream. So it's really nice to have such a versatile device. It has inbuilt storage of about 64 or 128 gigabytes, and it has an ultra-wide view that has very minimal distortion. Now, the second question we want to answer is, who is this device for? This camera, even though we've just finished talking about so many specs, it's not just for tech nerds or people who are into camera stuff and all of that. This camera is basically for the following people. It's for vloggers who want to keep it casual but crispy. You don't want to look too serious carrying a big camera setup around. Just want to keep it very casual and easy, and I tell you, this camera does that. It's so tiny, you just flip it out and it starts recording in high quality. It's also for travelers who want to capture their adventures without looking like a tourist with a gimbal. You don't want to attract attention to yourself while you're traveling, while you're in the airport, moving from place to place in a new environment. You just want to remain a bit inconspicuous and yet capture really good footage. This camera is for you. It's for people who love action sports, so skaters, bikers, mountain bikers, road cyclists, anybody who wants point of view shots without a bulky helmet rig or any bulky setup. And it's for creators like you and me who want more angles, more mobility, and fewer excuses not to hit record. Because sometimes the thought of carrying your big camera out, putting it on a tripod, it can really discourage you from creating content and capturing footage. And if you're like me, who always likes to capture footage every time, anywhere I go, this is the camera for you. So, and lastly, I'll just say that if you've ever thought, I wish I had a second angle for this moment, maybe you're capturing something that is happening like an action shot or you're trying to create a short film and you just want a different angle, or you're creating content for your YouTube channel. You know all those kind of videos where maybe you see somebody pouring water in a cup and it looks like the camera is in the cup, or somebody opens the fridge and it looks like the camera is right there in the fridge. This is the kind of camera you can use to get all those second angles, or third angles, or fifth angles. The third question is, why should you consider getting it? Now, you should consider getting this camera if, number one, you love storytelling and you need a creative sidekick. You need a camera who is just going to be there for you to create, to help you tell your story. This is a camera for you. Or you already film with your phone or your mirrorless camera, but you want something that can go where those other cameras cannot go. Maybe you're a bit nervous about putting your phone in the fridge or strapped to the body of a car or a bicycle. And of course, you don't want to fix your expensive DSLR camera on a bicycle. Now, this is a camera that can help you do all of those things. Another reason why you should consider getting this camera is if you are tired of missing moments because your main camera is too bulky. And lastly, I would say, if you want to look cool capturing everyday life without any gimbal, no rig, just tap and go, record with a front-facing camera so you can see yourself. If you're vlogging, you can place it anywhere on the ceiling. Anything that has a metal surface, you can just attach it to it and get really creative angles. If that's the content you like to create, then this camera is worth considering. It's not replacing your main camera for sure, but it's definitely enhancing your content in ways that you never expected. Lastly, let's just talk about what people are saying about this camera. As a new user myself, I did a lot of research before I got this camera, and I've used it for a couple of months before finishing this unboxing video. And I can say that it's been worth getting, mainly because of the size, which I really love. The fact that it's so tiny and inconspicuous, and also the magnetic mounting systems, the easy mounting systems, the way you can just clip it to your neck pendant, clip it to any metal surface, like easily get shots of me maybe like out of my house or coming back into my house or walking by the street. All I just need to do is walk up to a metal pole, let's say a street lamp, stick it to it and record myself moving, walking towards it or walking away from it, just to help my storytelling. And the amazing thing is that it is tap and go. All you just need to do is just click a button and it starts recording. There are many ways you can customize the settings within the app. And yeah, another favorite thing about it for me is the app. And I'm talking about either the mobile app or the desktop app. There are so many things you can do with the footage you capture with this device that make it really interesting. But here are some other real-world reviews from people who have bought or owned or used this device. One user said that they absolutely love the lack of distortion, that the wide angle looks natural. So that's a good thing, and I can attest to that. It has a couple of wide angle views, and I can tell you that all of them look natural. Wide angles that you get with other cameras where the lines are all distorted and it just looks very strange. With the Insta360 GO 3S, your wide angles look pretty good, pretty normal. Another user said that it's perfect for hiking and for hands-free family adventures. So if you're the type that likes the outdoors, you like to go out to cycle, to hike, yeah, the camera is good because you can just clip it to your neck pendant or clip it to your face cap, clip it to your bag or any other thing that has a metal surface, and you're good to go. You don't need to bother too much. Some users have said that they use it a lot more than they use their phones now, because the phone you have to swipe up, get into the camera, and if you're really keen on specs, you want to adjust the settings of your camera before you start shooting. But with this camera, all you just need to do is program it, and then it's just click and record. Another user says that it's so tiny, it's easy to travel with, it's light, it's just about 39 grams. This camera is not perfect, so another user said, and I can attest to this as well, and it's what you'd expect for a small camera with a tiny sensor. In low light, it struggles, and that's true. So evening shots, very cloudy days, shooting in a forest, you probably won't get the best quality. But in daylight and a sunny day where the sky is blue, the footage is amazing. Another downside or another negative review I would say is that if you're shooting 4K continuously let's say you're shooting for like 15 to 20 minutes, you're definitely going to get the camera to overheat. So it's not a deal breaker, you just have to know how to use it. Don't shoot for extended periods. I hardly ever shoot for extended periods, even with larger cameras. 8 minutes at the max. So yeah, if you're taking short clips, 1, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you're not going to have a problem with the heating or overheating. So like I said, this camera isn't perfect, but it's fun and it's creative, and it opens up creative shots that were basically impossible before. It's a camera that you feel like taking everywhere. And let's be real, sometimes the best camera is the one that is so small you can actually bring it with you anywhere. So if you're building your content creator toolkit and you want something fresh, wearable, and very versatile, the Insta360 GO 3S might just be your new favorite toy. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, especially if you found value in this video. And if you did, let me know in the comments, alright? So let me know, what would you shoot with a camera this tiny? What kind of shots do you think you like to create with a camera this size? As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.